Welcome to Full Circle Farm. I'm Emily Kronk, our greenhouse manager, and today we're going to learn how we seed and fill our greenhouses. So this is our seed machine. We start out, today we're seeding celeriac in 192 trays. So there's 192 cells in the tray. Gets filled with dirt, comes down the line. It gets dibbled, it puts holes in the tray. Then I take the seed, and today it's really tiny seed, spread it on our seed tray, which the seeds are being vacuumed onto the tray. So I'm going to turn this on. And a lot of times two seeds get sucked on together, so I got to try to separate it because we don't want two seeds in each cell, because then they're competing for the soil and the nutrients. It gets flipped over. The seeds will then go down the tube into each hole, into each cell. Then it continues and gets covered with vermiculite, which is kind of like a blanket over the seeds, and it holds the moisture when we water it. That's how the seed machine works. So here we are in greenhouse 4. We have 4 greenhouses, and this is how we lay out the trays. What we were seeding in the seed room was celeriac in 192 cell trays. Here we've got kale, and these are 3 10 cell trays. So there's 310 plants in this tray. We like to keep a tab on what was planted there so we know what we're transplanting in the field. We also write the date. This kale was seeded on the 4th, so about 2 weeks ago. It'll be in here probably another 3 or 4 weeks until it's ready to be transplanted out in the field. This March has been a little bit unusual here in Washington. The weather was a little colder. Because this is the one greenhouse that doesn't have heat, we were covering it with some remay, which we often cover our crops out in the field with, just to make sure they are warm and don't freeze. Right now in the greenhouse it looks like it's about 59 degrees, and I think outside it's about 45 degrees. When it gets over 68 degrees, our fans open, let in some circulation to cool the greenhouse back down. Our greenhouses are equipped with an overhead watering system. The sprinklers run on a trolley, and it comes all the way to the end and then goes back. Depending on the weather and the time of year, we need to water twice a day or just once a day or not at all. I am constantly in this greenhouse checking on the plants, making sure we don't have any bugs eating them or we don't have any diseases. Sometimes all the plants don't need to be watered. We often in our greenhouses, the plants on the outer edges get drier than the ones in the middle, so they just need to be hand watered. If you do water them too much, they can get moldy. We have problems with downy mildew, so you need to find a balance of too much and too little water. When the plants are strong enough, our beds are ready, the weather is in our favor, these plants will be transplanted out in the field using our transplanter machine in about 3 to 6 weeks.